Hello, am I audible? Can you hear me? Don't just listen to me, please do think about what I am trying to say as well. A very warm welcome to Be Our Soul YouTube channel. Today, I'm here to talk about something really important. So before we get into the content, let me give you a shocking news. You know what? Hitler is still alive. Are you shocked? Now many people would have a thought process like this. I think actually Hitler's body was not found. That means that he escaped death and now his great grandchildren are trying to take revenge. That is what many of us would be thinking. But no, actually Hitler's ideologies are back. What Hitler tried to do in 1939 and 1940s is back in the 21st century and we all are not aware of it. We all don't even care about it. So today I'm going to be talking about Uighur Muslim who are going through the same problems as the Jews went through during the Second World War period. Before getting to know what they are going through, we need to know who they are. So let us understand who they are first. So when you talk about Uighur Muslim as such, they are people of Turkish ethnic group. Their culture is kind of different from the place where they belong to. They belong to China and they live in the province of Xinjiang. So most of the population of Uighur Muslims stay in this province. So what is the problem there? There is a slight problem, and where it starts, I'll be talking about it today. So when you talk about Xinjiang province, the main thing you need to know about that place is they are rich in resources. They are very rich in resources to such an extent that the group called Huns of Chinese came to Xinjiang province because it's very profitable because of their resources. It can be labor or it can be natural resources as such. So at this point what happens is the most profitable jobs, the job which give them more money, the job which is more valued are taken by the Huns Chinese, and the native inhabitants do not get a proper job. They do not get any kind of job for that matter. They get jobs that are very low paying. They do not have profit in those jobs. And at this point what happens is there is a communal riot between the Huns Chinese and the Uighur Muslim in 2009. And during this period what happens is there are many people who die. There are many people who die from the group of Huns Chinese. After this, the final triggering incident is when the president came to visit the Xinjiang province, there was a suicide bombing that was planted and one person died there. And at this point, the president thought he needs to make some changes. So he started creating re-education camps for these people so that they get educated in a better way and understand how to live life and to leave or suppress the non-violent methods of protesting. So at this point, you might feel that China is doing a really great job of re-educating people rather than punishing them. You know what? It's too good to be true. This is not what is happening in the detention camps that is built in the Xinjiang province. There are many more things that is happening there, and that is the reason for this video. I am saying it is too good to be true because the Australian Strategic Policy Institute had given a map of the detention camps that has been built in the Xinjiang province, and at first China told no, we don't have any such detention camps. Then they said that we have detention camps, but they are not really detention camps. They are the education centers wherein they educate people not to become terrorists or extremists, and they also educate people to get better jobs. They give vocational training so that they get better skills and they get better opportunities. When the Australian report came, there were few reports which said, you know, Australian reports are kind of biased. They don't look into many things as such. Okay, let us imagine that this report is biased, but the entire video is not just based on this report, but many more things like that. There was another report that was leaked from the Chinese government. This report had a detailed information of what? I'll tell you the story. Basically there are children in the Uighur Muslim community and they would want to go and study in the residential colleges or residential schools. So they did go and study in residential colleges or schools and they had vacation as such. So what happens when they get vacation? They'll come back home. So when they came back home, they couldn't find their parents. And they were confused. When they asked the police, they said they went to re-education camps. When the students started asking repeated questions, they said, you better keep quiet, otherwise they'll be in harm. Your behavior might decide how soon they might come back home. So these were the responses the police gave. Do you know who instructed them to give such responses? It was a detailed description given by the government of China, and that was the report that was leaked. Fine, let's say that even this is fake because they said so. Okay, there are people who went into the detention camps and they shared their experience. They said that there was physical abuse, there was torture, there was mental abuse, and moreover there were even deaths. And there were instances where they gave pills and medicines to the people staying there, and they didn't give any information of what kind of pills or medicines they were or what kind of injections they were, and most of the women did not get their periods after this. It didn't stop here. There were many deaths as well. You cannot say someone's pain to be fake, right? You cannot say someone's horrific experience to be fake, right? So there is something that is happening over there and we need to stop it. I know most of us wouldn't even react to such a news, or most of them we wouldn't even feel like thinking about this issue. I know it wouldn't be a matter of fact for us, but the Jews around the world and the Jews from the UK made a prominent note yesterday. Yesterday was the Holocaust Memorial Day. They said that we need to ensure that no more genocide will happen like what happened in the previous century. And they don't want the repetition of what happened to their ancestors. So the Jews know that there are similarities between what is happening in the Xinjiang province with the Uighur Muslim is very much similar to what happened with Jews, because they're trying to eradicate the language, they're trying to eradicate the entire ethnicity of Uighur Muslim in the name of re-educating them. So I hope you guys understood this information and you have a thought over it. So thank you. Have a nice day. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe. And there is a blog on the same information. You can visit the blog on beawaresoul.com. I've given the link in the description box. Thank you. Have a nice day.